Authority meeting of Thursday, March 9th, 2023 at 6 o'clock p.m. on a snowy winter night in Minnesota. I believe we have a quorum, so we can proceed. Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes of the February 9th, 2023 regular meeting and the February 9th, 2023 closed door meeting? Any corrections, anything by anybody for the minutes? Okay, Commissioner Fox moves to approve the minutes of the two meetings.
Second.
Commissioner Johnson seconds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that passes. On to bills. John, you going to take the bills?
I can give a summary of the bills. We got two to note this month. One of them is, I don't want to jinx myself, but this has got to be one of the last bills we're going to get from Stantec Consulting Services pertaining to the work at the Confluence, the former Hudson Manufacturing Building. They've been working on some wood ceiling work for us as part of our encapsulation. We had a final walkthrough with the applicant about 2 weeks ago. They've signed off on everything. Our encapsulation obligations are complete on that, so that is part of their fee for that. And then some additional marketing we did on Facebook for Restaurant Week, so that rounds out the bills.
Okay. Anybody have any questions on the bills?
One question,
Mr.
is there anything else that the Confluence will be waiting on us for as far as progress, things that to hold off for?
Yeah, there's one other item that we have pertaining to our vapor intrusion mitigation system. Most of that, the equipment's been put in. 3-phase was just put into the building about a week ago. And once they're a little further along, and we've scheduled this the first week in May, there'll be some testing that the contractor will be doing to make sure the system is okay. So that is the last obligation we have.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else have a question? With that, I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills for the last month. Commissioner Goldberg moves.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Pemble. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. Now we're on to our business meeting. Item A is the adoption of the 2023-2024 HEDRA strategic plan. Eric?
Thank you, President Horsch. Before the HEDRA board this evening is a proposed 2023-2024 HEDRA strategic plan. This is really meant to guide the work of both staff and HEDRA throughout the coming years, being mainly the next 2 years, since HEDRA really approaches this from a biannual standpoint. We met with the HEDRA board in a workshop setting to look at what was currently in this strategic plan for 2021 and 2022, brought forward things that were still needing worked on, and then proposed some new ideas as well. We've categorized them into 5 primary buckets, the first of which being the development of underutilized sites. We've prioritized or have 6 of those sites included in the strategic plan, those being Block 28, Block 16, Block 1, the Highway 61 and County Highway 46 intersection, 317 3rd Street East redevelopment, and as well as Westview Mall. Not necessarily proposing redevelopment of Westview Mall, but rather working with the currently property owners to see that shopping center succeed. We've got specific action steps within each of those, estimated time to be working on them, as well as budget impact. The final 4 areas, the first of those 4 being supporting Hastings' existing affordable housing stock. 2 items in there that staff has proposed to be working on in that effort. Maintain Hastings' character and tourism traction. Improvement to development process, as well as business retention and expansion. So those are really the 5 primary buckets in which community development staff would be working on in the next 2 years to further the goals and strategies of HEDRA. With that, I'll stand for any questions, but staff is looking for adoption tonight of this plan if HEDRA is ready to do so. Thank you.
Questions? Commissioner Fox?
Thank you, President Horsch. I think staff did an excellent job compiling our desires and our wants for the strategic plan for the HEDRA body. I would love to make a motion to approve the strategic plan moving forward.
Thank you. Do you have a second? Second by Commissioner Carter. Any further discussion? I would just like to echo what Commissioner Fox has said. I think this, sometimes we come at you and everybody's got their own thoughts, and I think this is a cohesive interpretation of what we all, as a group of commissioners, thought we should be looking at for the next 2 years. The only question I have is, Eric, the numbers, they fit within our budget just fine. I always have to remember what our budget is and how that impacts our budget.
Yeah, certainly. President Horsch, yeah, all that's in here is included in the budget. I will note that the piece about supporting Hastings' existing affordable housing stock, that's something new that HEDRA hasn't really worked in that space a lot in the previous iterations of HEDRA. Largely, the city has relied upon the Dakota County CDA and all of their housing programs. So part of what we've put in there is to look into what programs they currently provide, if there's opportunities for HEDRA to provide further assistance in the form of budget allocation, specifically for work that could be in Hastings to basically build their bandwidth. Conversely, if there's not a program that we want to support, coming up with our own and then some sort of budget allocation for that. We don't currently have a dollar amount in there, but that could be something that in the future you decide to reallocate funds, or we've talked in the past. Currently, HEDRA only levies one of the 2 levies that it's able to levy if it so chooses, if you want to create additional financial resources for this board. So that would be one thing that's not currently budgeted specifically, but is something that this group talked about and wanted looked into.
Thanks. That makes sense to me. Any further questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the 2023-2024 HEDRA strategic plan. Oh, I'm sorry, you moved. I'm sorry. That's right, we're good, we're all good on that. It was me asking questions. Okay, all in favor of adoption of the 2023-2024 HEDRA strategic plan? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that passes. And with that, we're going to reorder our agenda a little bit for tonight. I would entertain a motion to go into closed session, which is presently item 6 on our agenda. That is the review of the potential purchase of property. Moved by Commissioner Pembo, second by Commissioner Johnson. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, we're in closed session.
Okay, and just a point of clarification for all present here, the board will be going into closed door session for a period of time here. We'll be opening up the meeting back into open session for potential action later on in the meeting. So there'll be, if anyone's watching this on a broadcast, there's going to be a break within the broadcast right now, and then a resumption of the meeting later on. So at this time, we're in closed door session, so we will secure the facilities. Thank you.